Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to the bonus episode of WarioWare Inc. What can I say about this episode? Well, we're going to be going over everything I didn't really show, which are mainly these side games right here. Also, there is also more than just this screen right here. We can also go to the grid to play any of these games right here. There's actually one thing from the introduction stage we never ended up seeing. As you can see, there's a couple of these that we can just end up going through to see if we have them or not. There's also a bunch of hidden games that only show up if you do certain games enough. I'm not going to show them all today because we could be here unlocking these like pretty much for the rest of the, like, I don't know, rest of my end of my days here. But pretty much, if you notice how it kind of like skips here, every like little one of these is actually a mini game. So there's like 5 or 6 that we could still end up getting, and that's, I don't think that's including these things. Just beating this will give you a rush stage, depending for intermediate and hard mini games. With that out of the way, let's start with the first one that we get ever, Jump Forever. This one is simple. It's just Wario jumping a rope. Front of these guys. Every time that they go, they'll count it down. I believe in Japanese. I don't know, because I don't count in Japanese. I only count in English. But every time, you'll see right here, they'll go faster, and they'll kind of like change up their speed from time to time. So this can be a little bit tough if you're not really used to it. In fact, I was so bad as a kid, I really don't really get all that far at all. We'll see how far I can get today, but like it can be really fast sometimes. Doing okay so far. If I can try, I'll try to get past the high score of 50. They always have a high score, I believe, with this one as 50 before you even start with it. But of course, if you're good, you can get past 50. Will I? Maybe not. We shall see. Doing okay so far. Okay, yeah, I got over the high score. Jeez, okay, oh my gosh. Nope, yeah, I could not tell anymore. It starts to blend. But alright, that's Jump Forever. Moving on to the next one. This one is actually my favorite one. I've always played this one as a kid. I'd always keep doing it. Skateboarding is awesome. Well, here we go. This is actually a lot like the final boss stage for Wario. We can't move around, but we can jump over these blocks. We can also have to duck down so we don't end up hitting this. And this can go on for quite a while. Every time you get past 20 objects, the scene will change, and there will be, well, we'll be moving a little bit faster. So far, doing alright. I'm glad, because I'm pretty good at this on normal gameplay, but I'll try it one more time. I don't want to be taking up too much of our time. There's a lot of that we need to be checking out. But I've gone to, like, over 100 on this. I don't know what my highest score is, but I do play this game a lot. And, geez, I can just remember, like, times of me just, like, relaxing, like, I even like just my sister. My sister would always play the one we're about to play next, but I would always be doing this one. And she did get eventually good at this, but I remember she'd always tell me that she was not as good as this as I was. Of course, here I am, just like probably gonna end up losing this immediately. But as we see when we get here, we get to the yellow blocks. Pretty good stuff. Doing good so far. It's kind of hard to see it because my screen's a lot bigger than the Game Boy Advance SP that I end up using for what I normally end up playing this. Probably end up being the same way if you end up playing this on the Switch, because I know this is now on the, I forget what they call it, but the mobile thing they have. Also, once you get past 30, you'll sometimes be seeing birds. Also, the clouds change up in the distance. It's really cool. You got some fish and some whales, and I'm dead. Doesn't matter, because I don't want to go too far. I believe there's 6 colors, and then it loops back to the one that it had in the beginning. That's skateboarding. I do really like this one. This one, I honestly stink at, but my sister was super awesome at it. Here we go with Paper Plane. I do like the music in it, because it's really, like, kind of like serene. You just gotta keep moving back and forth. The more down you go, these little things will start getting bigger. and you can actually angle it to go really fast. So if you're really good with this, you can just kind of like shoot down like that, but I am not, so I'm not gonna do that. But I believe right at 20, yeah, there's also, every 20 you get to these like points where it kind of like shoots down. I'll show you one more time. This isn't really, I'm sure this isn't really fun gameplay to watch, but it's pretty fun to play, and it is kind of like time moving forward. Me trying to go really fast there. Oh boy. Yeah, if you go straight down, you will, like, descend, man. But, okay, it does actually look a little bit bigger, but that just might be my imagination. We'll see if I can get... Nope, I cannot get through it. Oh, well, you'll just have to take my word for it, then. That's all of the single-player games that they give you for just beating the main story. For the rest, you're gonna have to do, these... I believe if you get, like, a certain high score on some of these stages right here, you'll get new ones. You can get things like Dr. Mario, except it's Wario actually as the Doctor, and there's also Sheriff, a few other games that were like old like arcade games that they wanted to like kind of like show. But this is the first of single-player games, and I do not have a person here with me. But the way they always work is they work on the L and R button. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have someone on the left and right of the Game Boy. Someone will go on pressing R, and then the other person will be pressing L. And you can move around like this. You could just keep holding down like that, but if you stop for a second, you can kind of control where you go. And the whole point of this is just to collect a bunch of them. I think I could just stop this one. This one's not really all that good. Like, there will be eventually, like, a lot of them, like, these, like, little trash things to pick up, but you're basically just controlling a bunch of Roombas. This one's not super fun. How do I stop it? Okay, just press start to pause it, and then stop. Chicken Race, though, this one is good. Okay, here's how it goes. See over there? The closest to the edge wins. You do not want to go over the edge. But let me just go like right about here. Poor 9-volt, he is gonna die. No, they both died. Okay, okay. So it's a little bit hard to do, but up we go into the next one. There's bumps in the road, and there's a couple levels of these actually. Let's see. Go a little bit more with this guy. Oh, we didn't go that far at all. Okay, those bumps really work good. Alright, some guy on the bottom one. Let's see. And we got some grooves going down. Yeah, I like when move the foot back to like kick the dude. Oh, that did nothing. Well, what I'll do is I'll move it all the way back. You can see the dude sweat. He knows. Going to hell. Right there. Yep, we win that one. Going on to the next one. I believe there's as many different ones as there is as it's needed to win. Let me do this. Oh, okay. The slope saved him. The guy at the bottom is pretty much got this in the bag. Got another one right there. Yeah, this isn't as fun when you're doing this by yourself, but I did do it by myself sometimes, just kind of like see like how it would work out. Oh, that dude is dead. Damn. I didn't even like really like do it that much more than the other guy, so. There's still 2 multiplayer games that we can do after that. Did they tie from doing that? Oh no! 9-volt was slightly a little bit more. Alright. But, yeah, that's how you win with Chicken Race. Then there's this one. Dong Dong. Dong Dong is weird. Again, it's another L&R game, but the whole thing about it is that you gotta try to push these things on the side right here. So if I press, like, this, you can't move the blocks, but those, like, little things right there. You can push them back in place with that. But if you just keep, like, this is like really weird to kind of like explain. Basically, your whole thing is you want to keep like poking these things on the side. Make sure that it doesn't end up getting over like here. But sometimes it'll slow down, sometimes it'll pick up. And if you do end up getting it to do this, they get crushed and died. And then okay, I'm not going to do this again because there's no point. But It's honestly pretty fun when you have someone else with you, because you can kind of like manage it pretty well. Then there's this last one. It's Hurdler. Hurdle is the best one. All right. Best name for it, I was trying to say. This is kind of hard to do with two people. This is probably what I'd probably play a lot as just like two to see if I can like kind of like change up my attention span with like two places. It's kind of tough. My strategy for it was always to just kind of press L and R always, so I'm gonna do that for the next round, see how well I go. Let's go. As you can see, it works as well as it can. Feels about even though. Yeah, I don't think I ever really played this one with my sister. It wasn't really that good. But alright. Going with the last one here, maybe. Depends if Orgone is going good. Oh no, Cardboard is actually going back. Oh no! Oh, this is actually getting really close. I'm just trying to press them at the same time, pretty much. Oh, I think Crygor is just very slightly over. Oh no! Wow, that was really close. Okay, but okay. Alien wins, and that's pretty much it for that. So, that's all those side games, other than the ones that you can unlock, but I'm not going to sit here all day with showing you those. I don't think I showed this. You can actually change your name, and you can actually look at the epilogues that you beat. You can also clear your data over here, so you can become a girl if you want, which would change a few cutscenes. But, other than that, that's pretty much everything. So, here we go to staff for a second. Nothing to play right here, it just goes. This is the true credits. I don't think I ever really watched this, to be honest. But, while you're here, I want to thank, well, the people who made WarioWare Inc. for one. Like, gosh, I played this since I was like 6 years old, I think, and these games are still really awesome, and they hold up really well today, if you ask me. I personally have a lot of fun with them, and maybe it's a lot of nostalgia talking for me too. But, I mean, there's even a lot of WarioWare games that we're trying to do right now. I think that they're starting to make right now. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say is... but I think there's one coming out in November this year. Either way, personally, I had a lot of fun playing this, but it did take a lot of time to really get out. Me and my personal life, I don't know if you ever saw my update video, I've been going through a lot of stuff, so a lot of times me doing this would be more of a stress relief thing. So, and I didn't really want to start uploading this until I was actually fully ready to do the whole Let's Play. And, I was, luckily. I'm happy I was, but I started doing this Let's Play in February, and I am uploading this August this year, to put into perspective. This game is not a half year long, but it took me that long to do it. I do like doing, Let's Playing and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of, it's a nice stress reliever, but I don't know if it's something I always wanted to be committed with. But it's always something I wanted to try on the side. That's why I wasn't sure if I ever would want to be, like, really big with this or not. Maybe one day in the future I'd like to try streaming and see how that works out for me. But I'd probably want to finish school first. Got college stuff and everything. I hope all of your lives have been going good. I've really just been thinking a lot. Everyone struggles a lot in their own ways, man. And whether if it's that you've lost someone or you've, I don't know, you've just had a rough life, like, sometimes people in your life can be rough, or sometimes life itself can be rough. And, I don't know. Living in America in 2023 has been rough, if you ask me. Just the 2020s have just not been very kind to me, or a lot of people, really. So I really just want to hope that everyone who's been watching this series just has been doing really well. I don't know if that's naive of me to really think about, but I don't know. I just want people to, like, live good lives. I feel like that everyone should have a chance for that, at least. Either way, one way I like to enjoy my life is just doing this stuff, and I always did enjoy playing WarioWare growing up. it was really just fun. Like, like that skateboard mini game, I've literally played so much in my life. Like, I've lost literal hours to that game, and I know it seemed like the simplest thing, and it was, but I still greatly enjoyed it. A lot of this is great throwbacks, like the Super Mario Club. I don't even think that's a thing now, but it must have been really cool working on this game. But it's strange because like a lot of games like will like show out like credits at the end, like show all the people like really worked at it. I know kids aren't really gonna always be like looking for that, and I think that's why they wanted to try to like put this into a separate thing when they made it to the end. I mean, when we beat Wario's stage last episode, it literally just showed all the in-game characters that all these guys had created. Like, it didn't really like look for anything else. And I guess that makes sense, because there's like, look at all these debuggers. I'm sure there had to be a lot of things, because there were so many different like little mini games, and like some of them would just be like references to like old like Nintendo games, and others would be like little whole things. And it would, I'm sure, like figuring out like this at first was honestly pretty neat and pretty crazy too. I don't think there was anything like else that really did anything like this at first. Satoru Iwata. Oh, hope that guy is resting well at home. Hey you, many thanks for playing my game. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed having people watching it. Alright, including the copyright right there. So, just letting you know I do in fact own this game. But, oh, there's even a little thing again.
Hello? Wow.
That's sweet.
Oh, no.
I don't think I've ever, like, really heard of this like that. That's honestly really nice and kind of, I don't know, bringing some strange emotions out of me. Still, though, I want to thank everyone sincerely for watching us play WarioWare Inc. It's been a long ride, at least for me it has. I know I wanted to try to upload this every other day when it started, so I hope that you guys have just been enjoying it, whether or not you kind of just stopped by to like see like WarioWare Inc. and like what it was like, or you had trouble with a stage or something. I don't know if I was able to help at all with anything like that. Still though, I want to thank everyone here for watching. I really did enjoy doing this, and
Hello?
I really hope that something else I do in the future will also make you happy. What will it be? Well, I have a few ideas in mind. What will it be, though? I'm not sure. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching WarioWare Inc. I'll see you guys later.